Welcome to the Anzac Day Update. Nath Gardner with you. Well, thousands have gathered in person at Anzac Day dawn services around the country for the first time in 2 years. Tens of thousands gathering at services, including Melbourne's Shrine of Remembrance, Sydney's Cenotaph, and at Canberra, the dawn service has been relocated to the grounds of the War Memorial, while the building undergoes a $500 million redevelopment. And the last post ringing out across the cities and regional areas. It's been revealed the federal coalition has announced more than $23 billion in projects ahead of the election, while Labor has offered $1.9 billion in almost 100 projects. A Liberal candidate says she's received death threats over her controversial views on transgender people. Catherine Deves caused public outrage after comparing her push to stop trans athletes from competing in women's sport to standing up to the Nazis during the Holocaust. There is pressure for the coalition to disendorse the Warringah candidate ahead of the election, while she's told SBS she is not transphobic.
This is about women's rights. With this issue, we have a collision of rights. And thus far, the voices of women and girls have not been heard.
According to projections, Emmanuel Macron will be re-elected as France's president, with early figures showing he scored more than 58% of the vote. And stargazers are taking in the sights of a rare occurrence, the alignment of Jupiter, Venus, Saturn and Mars, which can be seen with the naked eye and will continue for the next few days. To sport now in AFL, Melbourne's premiership defence is looking solid after a 22-point win over Richmond in the Anzac Eve match to remain undefeated so far this season. In front of 70,000 fans at the MCG, the D's dominated the Tigers, who were in it for most of the match, due largely to Melbourne's inaccuracy. 9 goals, 22, 76 to Richmond 8-6-54. Winning coach Simon Goodwin says his lads didn't let the missed shots get to them.
Yeah, something we've spoken about a lot as a group, about frustration, that it doesn't help anyone. And guys' ability just to stay in the moment, keep playing our way. We know that we're going to wear teams down if we keep doing the right things. Our guys do a terrific job at being able to do that, and they did it again tonight.
To NRL, the Panthers remain undefeated after the Premiers tore the Raiders apart, 36-6 at Penrith, and the NBL season is done and dusted. The Perth Wildcats missing the finals for the first time in 36 seasons. It's after a 2-point loss to Phoenix. In the other games, the Hawks beat Sydney and Adelaide, big winners over the Breakers. And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. To entertainment news now, there are rumours the upcoming Flash movie will feature footage of the late Christopher Reeve's Superman and Adam West's retro Batman. Model Gigi Hadid has celebrated her 27th birthday with friends and family in New York, and Robbie Williams has slipped into Melbourne to start work on his biopic Better Man. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.